What's up, brothers and sisters? It's your brother G World 7_D, and this is the state of Wisconsin. All right, the people of the Badger State. Wisconsin was one of the first areas in the Midwest to be visited by white men. There were explorers and fur traders from Spain, France, and England. They found several Indian tribes in the region, including the Menominee, Chippewa, Potawatomi, the Sauk, and the Winnebago. In the early 1800s, when most of the state was still Indian territory, prominent white settlers came to southwestern Wisconsin. Many of these settlers were from Illinois and the southern United States. About 1832, a second wave of immigrants began. These settlers were from the eastern United States. The earliest European immigration was from Great Britain, Ireland, Germany, Norway, and Sweden. Similar groups came from southern Europe, the Netherlands, Belgium, Finland, and Switzerland. Today, about 4%, now this is an old book, today about 4% of the people in Wisconsin are foreign-born. Less than 2% of the population are Negroes, and about 1/2 of 1% are Indians. Let's stop right there. Now, number one, why would they emphasize to use the term Negro? Okay, why would they even bring that up? You need to ask yourself, why the hell they even bring that up, man? To emphasize Negro. Now, I'm going to go back. I just read to you the people of the Badger State. I done showed you before in my previous videos who the Chippewa were and how they look like. All right? And I also talked about the Fox Indians. They were in Wisconsin, how they look like. And how the French viewed them as great warriors. And how I also read in there, it said the Spanish, the French, and the English. You had a lot of our Aboriginal blacks here took the side of each of those groups and fought amongst each other in those regions. Not only for land, but to take over rulerships of other tribes. Now, this information, like I said, is in your face. Once you know certain things, how certain individuals looked, you'll pick up on this very swiftly and easily. It talks about the Chippewa. Like I said before, I showed you with the Chippewa before, rocking combed out afros, man. They had braids, they had combed out afros, and they had feathers of the color of red, white, and blue. The same color of the damn flag that's being waved around this country, particularly when you see the military flying around everywhere. This information is in your face. You don't need Pan-Africans to sit there and kind of tell you that you're from Africa. You're from here. And I'm going to continue to bang on this issue because it needs to be stated. Now, that was a very little short paragraph that I read, and I wanted to emphasize that because no matter how much the history is being covered up, once you know certain things, how the people look physically, and how they migrated throughout the Americas, you'll know that these people were so-called black people. Period. You'll know that these people were so-called black people. They weren't no so-called Mongoloid. No non-black Asian. And again, remember, those Mongoloid people had no color. The original so-called red Indians were Negroes. They weren't no pale-skinned Mongoloids. Now, at best, you can say some have been later on mixed in, and you can say they were mulattoes, but they still had color, and there's no way hell they were pale-skinned Mongoloids. So you got to use common sense. Because I'm hearing people talking about little red Indians with Mongoloids. No, the original, that red color has sort of like a brownish hue to it. And also, many of my brothers and sisters used to put red henna or some type of red ochre all in their body. You even do that in Africa, where some of the women and the men will put red all over the paint, put some red like ochre or henna all over their body. So that was done over there. It was done over here in Americas. I don't understand why so many other people do not see this, man. This information is in your face. This is from an old dictionary, from an old Compton's dictionary. All right, talking about the state of Wisconsin. And I'm going over various different states and I'm talking about various different people. But in the past videos, I showed you how they actually physically look like. This was a Negro continent. Just like South America was a Negro continent. Just like all of Africa was a Negro continent. Just like all of Europe and Asia was originally Negro people. Pale-skinned people came around later on. All the features in this world originate from so-called black people. Whether we had pointy nose, high cheekbones, wavy to straight hair, blue eyes, or even kind of like curvy eyes, like we just call so-called Asians, all that originated from so-called black people. So we got to stop this mess about white features. There's no such thing as white features because white people features come from us. So we have to learn that. Stop listening to these Negro scholars. They have lied to you. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. And I'm sick and tired of them. Stop listening to these fake-ass Negroes on YouTube telling you to go back to Africa. America is your home. Understand that. Not to say we don't have no connection there, but America is your home. Majority of the blacks weren't brought over slaves to America. They were already here, or many were shipped from Europe. And you had some who came from Asia. Our people were all over the damn planet. So you have to understand that. Do not, I'm going to repeat this again, do not listen to these ignorant Pan-Africans, man. Because they will have you stuck on neutral. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're extremely ignorant. And they continue to give out misinformation about Aboriginal North Americans. The original Aboriginal black people of North America. That's who the hell we are. This is our land. Know who the hell you are. Do not let no goofball telling you to go back to a land thousands of miles away who don't even want to identify with the land they was born in and the soil that they're standing on, but they want to have a fixation over land that they never been to, don't ever plan on going to, but telling you to go back to. Don't listen to that. This is your home. And I think you should study black history, black global history. You should do that, but emphasize that America is your damn home. This is your home. This is G World. Peace and love.